Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. I've got a really important message for you. Let's have a listen to this one just quickly. Have a listen to this and then I'll explain a little bit.
Hello, mate.
It's who?
Um,
It doesn't matter who it is.
I'm just wondering, I've got a 2009 Hilux. I've got the car towed and all of a sudden the airbag light and the cruise control's not working and the horn's not working. I just want to pick your brain then so you can help me out, figuring out what the problem is or, you know, how to fix it. You can give me a call back on 042.
No, I can't give you a call back. No. Okay, so the first part, most important of this message is, and here's all the information you need, and we're just going to quickly recap. This one shouldn't take too long, but firstly, I just want to point out the phone number is a text message service only. The phone doesn't ring. It actually goes straight to voicemail if you try and ring. Now, what happens is, on that voicemail, you hear my voice like I'm talking now, going blah, 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 don't ring me, don't leave a message, I'm not going to check it, this time I did, but da-da-da, I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. Send a text message, include your full name, the vehicle details, exactly what you're after. The phone number is for booking into the Prada Hospital, it's for getting work done. You know, your parts kits, your injector kits, your BFE kits, wheel bearings, your Dobson suspension on those set days, and most people that watch videos know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to demonstrate where this guy, the reason he's done that, he is so desperate, he's all stressed out, and he could have avoided all that by doing a few things, okay? And the first ones are subscribe on both these channels, watch the one video a day that comes out, maybe less, usually maybe less or more, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't really matter. That's a couple of things that you could do. And the other things is you like and subscribe and join these pages, whichever ones are relevant to you. Because firstly, if you had to listen to the voicemail, well, if you listen to my voicemail, it goes for about 5 minutes or longer. It's just absolutely amazing. Not many people listen to it. Within the first 30 seconds to a minute, I would assume they go, okay, I'll get this guy's caper, and they hang up. And the reason I know how long, because I see the red number there sometimes for the people that obviously thought they'd try it. And, you know, people are probably trying it now. Might be time now to cover up the number. Look, you know, you can try it if you like, okay? But, you know, have fun with that. And I hope you like the voicemail. And it's probably not a great idea if you want to contact me later, because all the people that have called me, it goes onto a text message and it says missed call, and I go, mate, who's this guy? Straight away, you've lost a demerit point because you're not listening to the information that's provided. It's a text message service, so why did you try and call? Okay, and I know a lot of people have done that and they're going, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to, and all that. Moving forward, right? So it goes on for 5 minutes, like I have now for 3 minutes, saying, don't call me, don't bother to leave a voicemail, send a text message. Anyway, this guy, I repeat myself 20 times like I have now. He's got through the whole message and he's still left a message. Poor bloke, mate. How desperate must he be? Now, all he would have to have done, if he sent me that in a text message, if I'm busy, he's not going to get a reply. If I've got some time, he might get a reply. If he sent it on the wrong day at the wrong time, he's definitely not going to get a reply. We can go through the times in a minute. But if you are subscribed and you're on these pages and you spend about half an hour a day, not on social media, on Anthony, getting educated. It's your education. You owe yourself to get on these groups and pages. There's no garbage on here. This is not Facebook. This is Facebook. This is not Facebook. That's YouTube. I don't have as much problem with YouTube. There's a lot of educational stuff on YouTube. But this is Anthony. And this is Anthony's information, and you probably should dedicate a bit of time each day, morning or night, or a bit of both, to get yourself educated. Because I guarantee you, if we put that post up in, say, for example, the VIP group, clients only, right? These are the sort of people that watch videos, look at posts, read answers, put comments, wait for answers, and they'll post in these groups, and there's heaps of people that will be able to tell you straight away, Clockspring, right? What was it, a Hilux? So if you're an Oz Hilux crew, I reckon if you posted that information, hey, I've got a Hilux, my horn's not working, my cruise control's not working, whatever, 10 people are going to write, oh, it's probably your Clockspring. A few people are going to put the wrong answers. So what you do, you go with the odds. Or if you've spent some time on these groups and pages, You get to know who's credible, right? You go, oh, I'm not going to name anyone. You people know who you are, the people that have got the credibility. There's some very smart cookies around. Some of them smarter than me, that's fine. Right? They might not have as much experience as some things as me, but they've got more on other things. I'm not the smartest cookie. I'm just here to do my part and help you as much as I can. And that's what this video is. We're not having a go at what's his name, and it's not about his phone number. You don't need to ring him or me. What you need to understand is the reasons why. I can't take calls from people to tell them why their horn and their Clockspring's not working. I can make a video for 5 or 10 minutes and remind you all, thousands of people, that I can't do that. And remind you all that you could have done your homework, you could have been in tune. It's like being tuned into the radio station, right? And you get to know who those people are, what they talk about. You might like him, you might not. I suggest you turn that off in the mainstream media. You turn it all off, right? And you turn on over here. This is what you turn on. Spend your time, and it's not just automotive on these channels. There's heaps of life education there for you. And we know that because people keep telling us in the comments, and every time someone contacts me to book in or purchase their parts kits, whatever, they love the videos, right? So it's not me telling you, it's what they're telling me, and I'm just passing it back to you. I know you love it, that's awesome. And for the people that don't love it, that's fine. But they're the people, don't bother ringing, you know what I mean? So if you're in tune, you already know the answer, right? You already know when you get on the road in the morning what the traffic's going to be at that area at that time, because you heard it on the radio and you see it every morning, right? Well, if you're on this stuff all the time, you already know when the horn stops working and what was it, mate? The horn, the airbag light on, and the cruise control. Was that it? Those three? That sounds like a combination of the steering wheel's not plugged in. That's the Clockspring. There's a contact there, right? And look, he doesn't know that, and that's cool. But he would if he spent some time. But he's all stressed out, and was it worth the stress when he could have just helped himself have some education for a little while and avoided that? Or what he could have done is he's found my number. He's maybe watched a video or something. Maybe he's found me from somewhere here. He's found me and he's found the number and he stored the number, and that's awesome. Everybody should have that number stored. Absolutely, right? Mate, if I owned a Prado or Hilux or any motor vehicle, I would want that number stored. But I've got to warn you now, when it all goes wrong and you try and ring, there's not going to be someone on the other end of the line, unless perhaps you're in the VIP group and you've done what I said. Even if you're a VIP group, you need to text first. Everybody needs to text. Text message service. I'll provide the customer service I can. If I'm away on holidays on, if I'm on the beach at Hawaii or something, nothing's going to happen, right? Nothing's going to happen. But if I can help, I'll help if I can. But you need to say, hey, I went on Oz Prado Crew because I've got a Prado and I've got this problem and I've posted it and there's 100 replies and nobody's got the right answers. I've tried everything, or nobody's replied. It's a really hard one. Can you have a look at it? And that's what you do. You text me, you say, I've posted there, and guess what? You tag me. Where's my name? Is my name on here somewhere? I'm Anthony Prado Forby. It should be here somewhere. Maybe I took it off there. Maybe the workshop parts, whatever anyway, right? See, text service only for parts, kits, purchase order, book in the Prado Hospital. That's what it's for. Mondays from 7:30 a.m. for parts. We try and do suspension on Tuesdays. We're about to take about a month off because we've been working 15 hours a day. 9 days a week. Oh no, that can't be right. I must be exaggerating. Anyway, we've been doing way too much, like always, and we really need to nail this and let you know that if you've got a problem, whether I'm away or not, or whether I can help or not, there's heaps of help here. There's thousands of people on these groups and pages, right? If you've got a Prado or Hilux in Australia, those two, they're your main ones. If you're anywhere else in the world, those 4 groups will have an engine for you that only those people are in. We could have a group for every engine, I suppose. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we'll extend the hashtag, Toyota engines and have more groups. So stay tuned on whatever groups you can, and particularly our YouTube channels, because if we do that, perhaps we're going to do an update every now and then. That's something else I'll try and do soon. Some people, a video like this, they don't like it. They think it's a waste of time and whatever, but it's not, because it's important information, because one day it could happen to you, and the first thing you want to do is pick up the phone and make that call. You want to spend 5 minutes listening to my voicemail saying, don't leave a voicemail. You can hang up now. You should have hung up by now. I'm pretty sure that's what I did it 2 years ago or something. I can't remember what I said. I have not listened. I haven't got 5 minutes to listen to my own voicemail. People tell me it's great though. They love it. Anyway, so the first thing you're going to want to do is make that call, and the call isn't going to work out. So the call's right here. Okay. Now, if there's a problem that comes up on these pages that we haven't covered, like there is another one, I can't remember what it is. I've got a whole heap of videos I need to make to answer your questions, and that's what I'm going to do in another video for this guy. For everybody that didn't watch this video, I'm going to call it, just to confuse people, I'm going to call this one how to fix your horn on your Clockspring and your whatever, right? And that'll get people, and then you'll get to this part, and I'll say, that's it guys, that's the message, I'm done. It's going to be in another video for everybody else that didn't watch this video, but for you guys, I am not with the vehicle, I cannot diagnose it, but based on averages, if you've got any motor vehicle where but all of a sudden the horn stops working, now it can be other things, right? Disclaimer, I'm not online YouTube vehicle diagnosis service, I'm just giving you general information. You need to think. Remember, we've talked about that. Put your thinking caps back on. Start thinking. Think before you speak. Okay, here's a saying, right? How about this one? Be quick to think, but slow to... what was it? Quick to think, but slow. Yeah, slow to react or slow to speak or anything like that. No need to talk slow. You know what I mean? Be quick to think. That means quickly think. That means doesn't mean you got to think quick. Be quick to think. Think for a long time before you open your mouth. And that's what I did with this phone call, because some people are going to go, see, you want to belittle people and this, that. No, it's not about that. It's trying to educate you about why you need to be on these groups and pages, keeping yourself educated, because that was a waste of time for him, me, and me again now doing this, but hopefully trying to avoid it again. Now, if we get any funny people, hopefully we don't get any funny people that hung around this long, we'll have a solution for them too, don't you worry. Otherwise, we wouldn't bother doing this. The phone doesn't ring. It just goes red. At the end of the day, I go missed calls, delete the lot. They're gone, mate. But it stays on the text messages as a missed call. So then one day when you text me, go, hey, mate, I got to... And guess what? When you've got one of those really hard ones, myself or people I know are probably the ones that are going to be able to fix it. And you want help and you were one of those funny guys or someone that didn't listen to the end and you tried to ring, you're not going to get help and assistance as quick. You might get help and assistance anyway, but these are the places you're going to get it, okay? Mate, these groups, I'm not going to go through it again. It's in other videos. Get in there, subscribe, turn the bell on, watch them as they come out. Most likely what's wrong with this guy's car is the clock spring. We've talked about clock springs before. I'll do another video to answer the question, to explain that for everyone, and maybe even if it gets done, we'll even send him the link to his mobile. So how nice and kind are we? Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. You know, subscribe, turn the bell on, smash the like button if you learnt something or you think I'm on the right track, and if you think I'm not on the right track or I am, you can put it in the comments as well if you like. I'll be having a look at those. Thanks for watching. See ya. Blah 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 blah. Don't leave a message. Bye. I'm still here. See ya. Hang up. You hang up first. Bye.